Hello to my beautiful Librans. How are you? It's time for the 3-month reading with the solstice happening on December 21st all the way through the end of January, and then February and March. As you know, these 3-month readings are basically, I use the equinox and the solstice as the time frame for them. I also want to say from the bottom of my heart a great note of gratitude and thanks and love for all of you who've been with me over this past year. My channel started on the solstice last year, and here we are a year later. I'm just amazed, number one, of our community, but also the fact that a year has passed. I don't know how that happened, but I think we all feel that way, right, at some point in time. So we're going to do the 3-month reading, January, February, March, and of course this will have the energy from the start of as early as December 21st going into January. So again, thank you for being here, 1. And 2, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, because I offer that reading giveaway at the end of all of these readings for subscribers as a give back and a thank you. Let's see, what do we have? Number 3. Let's get it for March. Oh, 2. Okay, cool. Let's get started. So here are the themes from Spirit for the overall months. We'll pull an oracle and we'll get into the tarot shortly. So January, or from now until the end of January. 10th house, authority. Actually Capricorn season, right? So authority, coming into your authority, taking authority of your life, goal-oriented. Notice the figure here is climbing these mountains. This is all about setting out the work and using this Capricorn season to be very goal-oriented. Really focus on what it is that you want to achieve this year. It sort of sets off in the month of January and in the Capricorn time frame, which is why we set the goals and intentions at the beginning of the year, is because of that. Not only the new start, but the Capricorn energy sort of leads us into it as well. All right, so let's see. Leo, month of February, shine. Look at you. Shining, being, you've achieved a goal or you're working towards this goal. Now get noticed, get seen. Be bold is what I'm feeling. And here we go in March. In the time of Pisces, you have the Pisces sign, 12th house energy, but this is about Pisces and the sign being sensitive, sensitized is what it says, understanding the joy, the emotional part of your life, because Saturn with structure, which came out, you might have a lesson come back in March. In this time frame of Pisces, you might have some reflection, because it, with Piscean, it's a little dreamy, it's reflecting, it's a review. You're going into the astrological new year with Aries. So Libra, you may find that Saturn with structure, rules, lessons that you've learned, you might feel a little sensitive about it, or you may have an epiphany, an awakening as to why there have been things repeating in your life, and it's the breakthrough that you needed. Yeah, breakthrough, because the way we're looking at this with the authority and the goal-oriented, with Leo shining, and then here you are, there might be that, aha, this is why, wow, I finally broke through kind of energy is what I'm feeling here. Now, remember, this is a reading for all Libras in major placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and nodes, and it's general. So you may align to this at a different time. It may not resonate for you because you're on a different life path. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's get the oracles, please. Thank you. There's that divine star. My inner child is whole and complete. And yes, now you're going after what you want because you feel healed. It really is a great feeling of healing. And if you've done some work with that over the year, boy, you're really feeling good and confident about yourself. And anything that, may have been placed on you as a child, you've worked through it, and now you're able to achieve the goals you want to achieve. Is this in your emotional state? Is this in your work state? Is this in your life in general? It will resonate for everyone in a different way. But taking authority, love that. wherever those goals are, your health, habits, addictions, wherever it may apply to you. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, look at this. The ancient grandmother, teacher. I am a teacher that leads with self-knowledge. Excuse me. Yeah, I am, as you can hear, still getting over that cold. Maya, the ancient grandmother. There is a great sense here of you sharing this knowledge, not only being seen and shining as Leo and in all that great boldness of the king of the beast, but also, excuse me, the divine feminine coming in here. You're leading the way through what you say and what you do and how you're teaching, because you've done this work. If you've healed your inner child and done some shadow work and are moving forward and sharing that information in some way, it's much more powerful because it's not coming from a place of talk. It's coming from a place of experience. And regardless of where this is coming from, your authority, the Leo and the ancient grandmother, you're moving forward. The goals that you're achieving, people are noticing you, Libra. And you're able to share that information because you're coming from a great sense of experience, learned hard and easy, and it means more to others. When a grandmother speaks or any elder speaks, we all stop to listen because that experience is deep. It comes from the ancestors that have come before her or him, and you feel connected to it in a way that is just unexplainable, right? Because your own DNA, your own essence, your own soul, your higher self recognizes it as truth. And you can be an elder at 12 because your knowledge and what you've carried through from past lives or just what you're tapped into in this lifetime. It isn't so much about age, but it's about respect and spiritual knowledge is what they're giving me. But it's also about learned knowledge here on this plane. Beloved Zeus with the lovers, the cosmic union is destined for greatness. Wow. Beloved Zeus. I love this. This is essential to, essentially the lover's card, Gemini card. In March, there is this beautiful connection with, and Pisces here with sensitize. You may learn a lesson about love with Saturn, but it can also be the lesson you've learned is in your relationship in the month of March. Something may come up for you that you work through. You work through a pattern. You break a cycle. So not only are you achieving these goals, and perhaps it is that this inner child being healed, you working with authority, shining, knowing that you've achieved this goal, and now you're able to share more. You break the cycles, and now your relationships are more on a higher level, an ascension level. Oh my goodness, wow, extraordinary. All right, let's get into the tarot here. Let's see what the tarot wants to say. You have some big themes going on, Libra. Big themes. All right, let's pull for January. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this. Wow, are you overcoming this broken heart? Oh my gosh, with that inner child work. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this came out together. This is about, rebuilding your world. That overcoming that heartache, that inner child where you have felt broken. The Four of Pentacles, though, you are moving. There seems like there's two themes here, but they can always, I can read this in multiple ways. But I'm going to say, because it's a general reading, there may be two things happening for our Libras here. There is one, the inner child is whole and complete in overcoming any pain that may have happened in the past or as you were a child, or things that you feel like you needed healed from the parent line, or even just life in general that may have happened as a child. And now you also have this authority about you that you've done this work and you're moving forward and you're building a new foundation for yourself. There's also this feeling that is a healing that has now allowed you to break through and go after what it is that you want with full abandon. Especially if you've been told that, no, we don't achieve these goals. This isn't what we do. Like, we're here and you're looking for something that's way above what we've accomplished. People out of fear, often parents, they're trying to protect you, or because they haven't achieved something, they don't feel like it's achievable. And sometimes they restrict their children in some way, but you're being given the go-ahead from this time on into the end of January as a time template. This is healed or healing. And boy, you are starting to build a new foundation with this 10th house. You've taken authority over your life and are moving forward. Oh my goodness, I forgot there was a card. The Hierophant. Yes. Look at the ancient grandmother and now the Hierophant, coming from a great place of soul, higher knowledge. Sometimes you know something, you don't even know why you know it, right? But you have earned it, and now you're shining with this Leo. You've learned it, you've earned it, you've received it. You've had faith in yourself. You're now sharing this. You could have worked with a spiritual counselor or therapy in some way. But I'm really feeling this card of faith, of knowledge, of storytelling, of the ancient grandmother as well. With the Hierophant here, it's very divine, masculine, feminine based, but of a spiritual self, of ancestry, of bloodlines, but also of faith, of a spiritual faith. So it may be an ancestral thing, an elder thing, a shamanic thing, but you're shining, you know it. You're walking the walk, you're talking the talk. You feel it, it embodies you in a way that is, people want to know what it is that you know, right? And let's look at March with this Lovers and the Sensitize. Breaking patterns. I really feel like that might be a theme. It feels like you're breaking patterns and tapping into your own knowledge. Yeah, look at the Lovers with the Queen of Wands. Ooh la la. It's great passion here. I love this with the little cat in the front there. The Queen of Wands, passionate, powerful, courageous, bold. She knows how to go and get what she wants. She's also very charismatic with that Sensitize and the Queen of Wands here. But the Queen of Wands is very action-oriented, fiery. And here you have the Lovers. Ooh, whatever's happening in March when that Saturn releases and that pattern just falls away, my goodness, that relationship for you is going to be hot, hot, hot. Any other messages, please, from the stack? Okay, thank you. The Devil. Wow, Capricorn time. This is about giving up these. It can be very passionate energy here. This is the bottom of the deck, right? And when I said breaking patterns, here it is right here. In this Capricorn time, there is this breaking the addictions, breaking the illusion of feeling trapped, right? Or being trapped. So about coming into a new Libra. Giving up the bad habits, releasing those habits, releasing the thoughts, releasing the things that may have kept you trapped. It's an illusion. The Devil has no control over you. Now, also in defense of the Devil, with the Capricorn energy, it is about this mountain. It is about taking authority. It is about achieving these goals. With this Four of Pentacles here, it is about releasing and going after what it is that you want. It's also about passion, because this can also be aligned with the passion that you're going to feel and, that you may feel in this rebuild of a relationship or what you may become passionate with. You may infuse energy into, and you may have learned lessons to be able to start over and rebuild on the day-to-day your relationship as it exists, or create a new relationship, or even a partnership if this aligns in partnership for you. It's feeling very couple though, very person, life partnerish. But there's great passion there with the Devil card. Sort of that seductress. So be cautious of that, where the Queen of Wands doesn't become that. But the overall theme here is breaking these patterns, breaking away from this devil energy with Saturn, right? Lots of energy in January, Capricorn season, Saturn, the ruler, 10th house authority. Ooh, wow. Okay, let's get some more tarot. Truly breaking patterns, Libra. Thank you. Wow, Spirit. Yeah, the end of a situation that brings relief or even sadness or both. The opportunity for new happiness. A weight off your shoulders. The end of an addiction. A melodramatic reaction. Now, the Ten of Swords here. What I'm getting for this is the end, the breaking of the pattern. The 10 becomes the 1, and it becomes the Ace of Swords and aligning to your truth. Wow, the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. But really what you're talking about here is relief, healing. This three of Swords in the heart, wherever your heart and your pain was, moving out of this with authority, building a new foundation, shining, knowing what you know and moving forward. And gosh, aligning to love and passion and others, right? I keep moving these cards down so you can see them. But yeah, look at that. 10 of Swords. I love this. This is this energy here. Sorry about my buzzer going off there. Oh my gosh. Look at this. So you have the Devil, you have the 10. 10 becomes the 1, starts the Ace, and look at what you get. Ace of Wands. Wow. An amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. Oh my goodness. So the Ace of Wands blessing you here also. Now it's 1, 10, 1, 1. It can be in the month of January starting this, but it can also be in this new start in March that is around you, that energy that's around you. Ending a situation, the opportunity for new happiness, a weight off the shoulders, and then followed by that is this beautiful gift of passion and fire from the Ace of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Here is this 6 of Cups. This child, this inner child, this emotion, this melancholy, you know, this thinking about things might have been better back then, the return of people from your past maybe, but it could also be revisiting old dreams and wounds, and honestly, you're working through this because the 6 of Cups can be children or childhood. You have the divine little child here saying that your inner child is whole and complete. So you've done the work with Saturn. You're releasing anything that might have been a hold on you, breaking those patterns. Wow, are you moving forward and healing, Libra? What a beautiful 3-month time of releasing anything from the past, taking authority, shining, sharing your knowledge, releasing anything that had you trapped, and now moving into this great joy of love, passion, opportunities, boldness, because the Ace of Wands and Leo, that's all about being bold. Oh, wow. If you've had a rough year, you are about to leave all that behind. Thank you, Spirit. Mountains. Yeah, look at you. Standing your ground, knowing. Look at the mountains here and the mountains here. If you start to see images of mountains that are just not out of the norm, that can be the sign. Time, moving, achieving. You have definitely worked towards your goals and are working towards your goals as that 10th house of authority, Capricorn energy is here. Oh gosh, my neck is like got a kink in it. Just let's see what we have. Yeah, you may have that as you're listening to this, or it's that weight that's being released from you. Any other messages from your angels and ancestors for our Librans? Wow, you're the light. Look at this. Be the light. The White Witch is here with the owl, knowing, seeing. Owl with the ancient grandmother here. Again, you might look into owl messages, and also you may start seeing owls. It's a time for you to shine your light. Do not hold back. Do not let people make you feel less than. You may have a Taurus around you with the Taurus here, and of course with the Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And numbers for you, I'm really feeling, are the ones. You know, you do have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as we're moving through this, as I see 6. So it's like showing that you're moving through this pattern. But I want you to really focus on, and 7 with the Devil. I mean, you are moving through this cycle, and boy, you're taking control. You have 3 and 3, but it's really about the ones. 1, 1, 1. And the new beginnings, the breaking the patterns and the moving forward. So I'll give you those numbers for those who like the numbers there, to go and look them up. New starts, new beginnings, healing, breaking patterns. That's the theme. I'm so happy for you. I thank you for being with me. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if this resonated in any way. And I send you amazing love and blessings. And I will talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.